A 3,000 amp battery. Come on. Who you think you're talking to out here? Peter Pan? This guy doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Richie's going to destroy this guy's setup. Not to mention the guy's got a modern day vehicle. You know what's going to happen with that computer. With all that unshielded RF energy floating around in that mobile. As soon as he keys up, that vehicle is going to shut right down. It's going to shut right down, and that alternator is just going to go poof. You know, he's going to, you know. But anyway, let's not give him any trade secrets of how to do it right. Let the victim, his latest victim that bought that Sweet 16, let him find out the hard way. And one thing I asked Richie to ask the guy, is he giving the guy a warranty of any type of any sort? Are you promising the guy if when you key up that thing goes poof, you're going to replace the man's pills in that amp? Because you know the installer is going to be responsible, and Richie don't have that kind of money to replace 8 pills. The only pills he can replace, you know, is the ones that he consumes. But a cracky man, don't do the guy like that, man. But then again, let the fool. Let the like B.A. Baracus would say in the A team. I pity the fool.
Fuck you, your video gates 250. Hey 250, fuck you, your video gates. Hey 250, fuck you, your video gates.
Did he say 12 gauge wire?
Fuck you, your video gates 250. Hey
12 gauge wire, yes sir. That's what he said he's going to use. He's going to use Radio Shack speaker wire.
Holy shit, man! It's gonna get hot, man. It's gonna get hot and burn up.
250.
That fucking wire is going to look like a glow curl, like a glow plug.
250, fuck you, your video gates 250.
Less resistance. This
250, fuck you, your video gates 250.
no work, bro.
250, fuck.
It's too funny, right? It's way too funny. 12 gauge wire. I'm surprised he doesn't hook it to the fucking, to the, what do you call it, cigarette lighter socket. Holy shit. I can't wait to see this setup. And this was about a week ago. He supposedly got the amp, what, a few days ago? What happened? I don't hear it on the air. What happened, Cracky? You said the guy got the batteries. He's got all this shit ready. How come you didn't hook it up yet, Cracky? Why? Because you're incompetent. You're a joker and a stroker.
Nickel to change over here, you'll have to see at least minimum of 4 gauge wire. That minimum. If not bigger, bigger is better. And I don't know how you're gonna test it, because you need a
250, fuck you, your video gates 250.
dummy. Damn it, video gate over and over. Where
I got them all screaming. A 2x4. I got these boys on screaming. All screaming when you on key. They're screaming like babies, man.
video gate for the
Fuck you, your video gates 250.
this fucking thing.
Fuck you, your video.
Tell them stop crying, man. Why they crying? Hey, there's like 10 guys crying under you when you on key. A 2x4. Why these boys crying like that?
And the rest of us want to listen for a while. I want to hear my girls. Because we're crying because we're not 25 dB.
I call them the solid gold dancers.
And we ain't got to go into Manhattan, and we already closed out the video.
Now he says you're in Manhattan. Isn't that funny?
We at work, you're kicking us off to hold the wall. Nah, man, the original was 127, man.
Hey 250, fuck you.
Now you hear these solid gold dancers cheerleading out there?
Fine.
Fuck you, your video gates 254.
We don't have to. Hey, Trent, you see what I'm doing?
There he goes, holding Trin's hand. Hey, Trin, hey, Trin, hey, Trin. There he goes, holding Trinitron's hand.
Who's on me?
Oh, who's that? Who's that? Your spot. I thought I heard Pedro out there for a minute. I thought I heard your spot. Am I hearing things?
New Jersey. Good morning, there, Brown Hornet, 2x4 waving. Brown Hornet, Brown Hornet, Brown Hornet.
Good morning, Brown Hornet. I heard you out there. Brown Hornet, Enforcer 250, waving it, brother. And you're in Jersey, from what I heard. You're not 2 blocks away holding my hand. I just want to wave the hand. Brown Hornet 250, lower deck.
You let me...
Cracky's trying to hold hands out there. You hear Cracky?
My receiver's not.
Well, when he on keys, I hear Cracky a little bit. I don't even hear Pedro, but once in a while I hear Cracky when no one's keying up.
That's why I'm taking the pause it. You pause it, I don't see if I can hear it either.
Well, the solid gold dancers are out there, but they're not at full force today. I don't know. Maybe Pedro, his IMAX is not doing them justice, or maybe Cracky's tailor tube is starting to put out. You know what I mean? I told the boy the glass tube is not doing it for him, man. He's got to go switch back to the glass pipe. Maybe if he puts his glass pipe in that Ameritron, it might help him a little. No, I know. I'm just making light of it, though. Yeah, you're right. That power supply and that amp is inefficient, and how should I say? It's not suffice, because if you listen when he drives it really hard, when he goes to so-called stage 3, you hear that transformer humming like a champ, man. The thing sounds like a pure hum. The whole cabinet vibrates when he got that thing loaded to the maximum. Now, that's unheard of. But then again, if you're using, you're using that cheap equipment that he's got there, I have no such problem with my ACOM. I have no such problem. I key up, you don't hear anything, man. Even the blower is so quiet, you couldn't, you don't even know it's on. But with that Ameritron at AL80B, when he loads that thing up to the max, you hear that thing humming like a champ. Hey, Brown Hornet, waving a hand, brother. Hey, Brown Hornet, waving a hand. I don't mean to crush Crackhead Richie, but I just want to wave the hand. Brown Hornet, you know what it is. Enforcer 250. Enforcer 250, my Dead Star, and my little black box with my one piston. One cylinder black box. Oh, yeah. That's all I need. I need one steel piston. That's all I need. Oh, yeah. I go economy, man. It's like one of those little Japanese cars, man. Just one cylinder. That's all I need.
Complicated, man.
Just one piston, that's all I need. Just one piston in this black box. That's all I need. That's all I got. Oh yeah, I don't make no excuses. Just spike the mic and rock the house. Crush, you don't want to hear Richard. Tell Richard he better go to Goody Store, man. He wants to rock out here. Tell Richard he got to go to Goody Store. We want to hear no crying out here. We just want to hear key downs, man. If you don't got it, if you're going to go to a gunfight with a pocket knife, then it's best you go back home, because you're just going to get blasted. Oh, yeah, 250 said that, and I just got down.
Sabotaging the striker. I tell you, Jersey Mobiles are giving Richie a run for his money, man. I'm not hearing too much of Richie either. Oh, Roger, Jackie.
Where's Pedro? Is he out there? Haven't heard him all morning.
Got a computer sneaking in between keys every now and again when he gets close to somebody. He rolls with a Zachary King.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that in one of his gates last week. I noticed he don't hear Richie anymore. I noticed Pedro can't hear Richie. He might hear someone 2, 3 blocks over there in Jersey. That's about it. But he don't hear Richie anymore. I wonder why. You already know.
We've been having an NQ for about a good 45 minutes right over these people, so shit, you're in the base and I'm in a mobile. I don't get it, man. Break.
Well, that's why I say knowledge and know-how, man. Well, aren't those? Isn't that the words Richie speaks? Knowledge and know-how. Know-how. What does he say? He's got the Midas touch. But wait a minute, we're not talking about mufflers out here.
Yeah, they do sweat my customers. They sweat the moves I make.
Who's sweating his customers and his moves? What moves does Cracky have? Soliciting in front of McDonald's, begging for change? Come on, nobody wants to do that.
Go on with that. Good morning, Mr. Complicated Man. You know I ain't saying your name.
He's got someone on the cell phone pretending he's having a conversation. Pay attention.
I say that fucking MTE is loud, man. I want to know where that fucking thing is. That thing is loud.
Oh yeah, they're running some power, man. That's not 5 watts.
I don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you. I mean, shit, you only gotta get out a few miles. That fucking MTE, man. I hear when I come down the turnpike, I can hear it. By exit 11, I hear it.
Yeah, it's well elevated. Put it that way. It's elevated. It's not ground level. That I could guarantee.
No mas. That must well be pretty damn high. You definitely got something behind it. I hope they got a fan on it, though. I think they failed the first time and it blew up, and they must have redid it.
Well, that's what I tell Richie. I hope he's got 2 fans on that Sweet 16 that he's gonna hook up. Other thing, that thing's gonna be a hot plate and go poof. I hope Richie got some spare pills to put in that boy's amp, because that thing is gonna go poof like Puff the Magic Dragon.
I don't think the pills are gonna blow up. I think that 12-gauge wire is gonna melt first. Well, I believe the car line is we're worried about him. We're worried about him.
Look, Cracky's using an echo. You got Pedro screaming in his mic, thinks he's gonna get more carrier, and you got Cracky using his echo, think he's gonna have more penetration. What's wrong with these guys out here? Don't they know better?
I can't hear Pedro. Is he out there? Hey, Pedro. Looking at Pedro. TGIF, Pedro. Waving ahead.
Listen how compressed Richie sounds, man. With that striker, he sounds like garbage. He likes it because it has echo.
No, it's called a striker. You get it? Striker.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's the only thing he could strike is her. You better go to Goody Store. Hey, Richie. Richie, you better go to Goody Store. Someone tell Cracky he's got to go to Goody Store, man. He's not qualified out here. He thinks he sounds good with that strike and that echo in line. He sounds horrible.
What you got here in the mic, I got the wide receiver here. It sounds even worse with the wide receiver. The man. Doing it once.
I tell you, if I was someone looking for radio work, if I wanted to send my radio to someone and I heard Richie the way he sounds, he's the last person I would send it to. Sounding the way he does? Who the hell wants to sound like that? Pay attention.
Yo, my bird meters there, buddy. Got perfection.
He's delusional. He must be smoking something good today.
Just a little radio cuz. You let him know. Where you at, driver? I'm getting radio checks out there. Yo, driver, where you at? He can't hear Pedro either. Hey, driver, text me, let me know where you're at, because I don't hear Pedro either. Little radio cuz.
If anyone hears Pedro out there, tell him I said good morning. If anyone hears Pedro, tell him I said good morning.
downshaft. See, when my baby girl says downshaft, she take that Woody and that shit just will. That shit straight up in attention, Stone Cold Fox attention. That girl utters the words downshaft, it's like bombs and nuts and just fell flaccid. Richie, back line.
Richie, rubber dolls don't count as women.
I hear a homo out there sweating the next man's.
Tell Richie, put that rubber doll back, man. Stop abusing that rubber doll
So, got him crying.
before he gives it a blowout. Just say no to the Pedro.
If you don't say no, you'll be out here like 2 pound low. Dying.
Just say no to the Pedro.
No. You know what? All I gotta do is push down that button. I'm the dang CD magician, man. Alakazam, abracadabra. Oh, and they're clear and gone.
That's it. You just push the button. You just push that magic button and everyone disappeared. Lord have mercy.
That'll make you vanish for sure.
Waving a hand, Brown Hornet. Mr. Brown Hornet, I heard you out there, man. Hey, Brown Hornet, waving it, brother. I heard you out there. 250, lower deck. With my one cylinder, little black box and the Dead Star, and I just got down. I got a whole bunch of cheerleaders out there. Hey, Brown Hornet, I got the solid gold dancers cheering me on. Hey, Mr. Brown Hornet, I got the solid gold dancers out there jumping up and down and shaking their groove thing out there. Lord have mercy.
Inefficiency. Anybody know?
Tell Cracky he better change his glass pipe because it's not working for him.
He's a homo. Listen to him, Eddie.
Crush, you don't want to hear that junkie. Crush, you don't want to hear that junkie, boy. Oh, yeah. You got the solid gold dancers out there shaking and rocking. But you know what? They're not being heard because you got the boss man out there. You got Enforcer 250. You got Mr. Brown Hornet. And you got 2x4. You got real men out there rocking the mic. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that with my little one cylinder steel. My little steel cylinder. Oh yeah, that's all I need. One cylinder. That's all I need in this black box, man. Oh yeah, look at it, and I just got down.
Because he's too busy keying up. Just say no. Just say no. Just say no to the fake people. 2x4 with the button down. Mariah, 2x4, aka Houdini.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You got real out here right about now. You got real cats out here, then you got the background cheerleaders out there, the phonies. Pay attention.
Where you at, small fry? I heard you a little bit there, brother. You must be on the road already. You must be on the road already. Y'all don't hear small fry? He must be on the road already doing his job. Hey, Eddie.
Small Fry's not qualified. Hey, Mr. Brown Hornet, Small Fry is not qualified to hang with the big boys today. Small Fry, he got to go back to the goodie store and recoup, man. Small Fry is not heard out here. He's got to go back to the goodie store and get himself a new toy because he's not qualified to hang with the big boys out here. You know who it is, Mr. Brown Hornet. They call me 250. They call me 250, my little black box and my one piston steel hammer, and I just got down.
He got that one hammer. He got that one hammer. Oh, John Henry. Steel toting man. Good morning, Mr. Enforcer 250, a.k.a. John Henry Brown Hornet. Hey,
Hey, Brown Horn, I'm sorry I got to cut Richie's lips off. Hey, and Mr. Brown Horn, I apologize for cutting Richie's lips off, but I just want to wave the hand, brother. And I don't want to be accused of ghost talking, local talking, or whatever they accuse me of being. But there's one thing I guarantee told you: don't get it twisted out here. When I spike the mic, I'm being heard. All right. So all that nonsense that's put out there about the big dog, don't listen to it. You want to hear? You come from the horse's mouth himself, man. Oh yeah, that's it, man. Just one steel hammer, man. One piston in that engine. That's all I need. One steel piston, man. I ain't playing with no little glass tubes, man. I got that one steel piston, that steel hammer, man. Oh yeah, you could call me John Henry. You could call me what you want, but don't call me late for dinner. Enforcer 250 said that, and I just got down.
Just got crushed. Right. Plus, you sound good, though, plug. You sound good, man. But you, right now, it's all enforcer right now, though, plug. Hey, I heard when you call me, man, but I can't answer you, though, plug, I can't hear you. I can't answer you if I can't hear you. That's a real deal. Come on, Pistol Grip, one more time. I did hear you, though, plug, but that enforcer came in there with that damn Death Star, and the party was over. I'm just telling you. Right, you could have said anything better. You said I heard Pedro a little bit. He said, I heard Pedro a little bit. You know you hear when he's sneaking in between them damn keys. She got most of all of New Jersey and Pennsylvania, Richie got.
Richie, the only place you're heard, Richie, is in your own gate, man. You're not hurting Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Stop it, Richard. Richard V, stop it already, man. The only place you're heard is in your own gate, man. Stop it, Richard. Stop perpetrating a fraud. Duck Plucker.
Not a 25 dB, talk to everybody, 25 dB only radio. My radio talk to carriers at 1 streets. I don't like talking to anybody who's in my radio, 20 dBs or better. Sometimes we roll on channel 28, most of the time it's 28, 26, something like that. I need you to come down here, you originate the battle and I would love to hear that, man. I would love to hear that, because I'm going to tell you something now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Let's talk about DX talk, man. You give people fish, man. You heard that, man. You heard me great. I want you to come on, Dick. I know you guys want you doing it. I know you got to get a bunch of doing it, that brother. I want you to come on, man. I don't get enjoyment talking to guys that are less than an amp.
Hey, we were battling on 28, man. Hey, ask Richie about yesterday's gates, man. He was heard. I'm being heard. Listen, it's all about condition and position, man. Hey, Mr. Brown Hornet, man. Listen, no matter what you're running, it's conditions and position, man. You can be heard 1 minute and not heard the next. But I'm qualified to talk DX, man. I got a whole lot of video gates that can prove it. But then again, I have nothing to prove out here, man. I just spike the mic, and once my voice is heard out there, I get responses. That's all that matters. If I don't, I don't, man. Oh yeah, like I said, sometimes you're heard, sometimes you're not. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm not going to cry if I'm not heard. Oh yeah, the name of the game, Brown Hornet, spike the mic and just rock the house, man. Enforcer 250 said that, and I just got down.
I love to hear that, brother. I love to hear it, man. A lot of people come on to that room and say this. A lot of people, like you said, the position and condition. But sometimes you have a duck brother who got a bigger carry than you, and the other guy might hear him. But if you make that conversation interesting and make the guy talk back to you, you'll kill that duck brother. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta make that conversation, or whoever you seem interested to that duck brother, he gonna come back and talk to you no matter what, whether you get a key on or not. They Roger.
That's a Roger on that, Brown Hornet. I got it all. I got all Brown Hornet because you said it all. And don't forget, you got duck pluckers that go on the flat side, man. So I'm at a disadvantage. All I can rock out there is my vertical polarity. So you got duck pluckers that be on their flat side on that multi-element beam. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said, if I'm heard, I'm heard. If I'm not, man. I'm not making excuses. I'm not shedding no tears, man. Oh, yeah, I pay to play out here. That's my golden rule out here, Mr. Brown Hornet. I pay to play. And if you want to play hard, you got to pay. That's the name of the game. Mr. Brown Horn, I'm going to say God bless, top of the morning to you. Mr. 2x4, all my friends and foe, and all the Solid Gold cheerleaders, you have a blessed morning. TGIF, it is 6 a.m. and I got to go. Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck. Check me out on YouTube. Enforcer space 250 Monday through Friday 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. excluding weekends, holidays, and vacation. Check me out, Enforcer 250 on YouTube. Oh yeah, with that, I gotta go. God bless and drive safe and get to your destination. And remember one thing, I'm gonna leave you with this final thought. If you're like Rich, you want to hit that pipe, or if you like Mr. Pedro out there that want to put on those Victoria's Secret pink underwears, don't do it for God's sake. Just say no. Just listen to 250, man. Just listen to my gate. Sit back, have some popcorn, and relax. Because I guarantee, told you, man, just like Donald J. Trump said he's going to make America great again, I'm going to make 19 great again. I guarantee. God bless. Until next time, Enforcer space 250 on YouTube. And I got to say goodbye. Final key up. Oh yeah, Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck. And I just got down.
On his outro, Eddie. Eddie, have a good day, Mr. Enforcer. 7th Street, TGIF, all that good stuff. It was a good hour of uninterrupted QSO. Uninterrupted. Just say no to the fake people. Have a good weekend. 2x4 Mobile, I'm waving. Get there, Brooklyn shot.
This is the NCAG Power Center. Beware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition. Maximum head clearance is